Welcome back, patrons. It's the Holocaust.
Yes, we're back into the world of Greek myths.
It's Friday and we're back into the Greek myths. We're talking about Hercules, one of my favourite Disney films.
Yeah, it's a great one. What's
Hercules,
the big song?
Hercules.
The myth patrons have been some of the best ones. They've been great, but the Greek myths do blow everything out the water. I reckon.
Agreed.
Because of course, like the Norse myths, there's a lot of fun with the fucking massive cow and stuff. But there is a bit of sort of free market decides what the best myths are. Because you couldn't really make a Disney film out of some of the about the giant cow.
Oh, you could make a Norse mythology Disney film if you were brave enough. If the establishment let you make a Nazi-inspired Norse mythology Disney film. Charlie, get Grok up. Let's type it. I'd like to see a movie poster for a Nazi-inspired Norse mythology Disney film.
Similar to the Disney Hercules film, same animation style, inspired
by the Nazis. I film for Nazi audiences.
What we need to talk about? What's it? Is it involving the giant cow? What's his name? Cathal? No, that was Egyptian.
Buruk.
And the spirit of Woden.
Yeah, spirit of Woden. The massive cow.
And Ragnarok.
See,
this is Greek mythology. It stands the test of time because the stories have a lot of depth and resonance, and the Hercules myth is a lot more interesting than the Disneyfied version. It's a lot weirder and stranger and darker.
It's one of the best hum actuallys you've done in a while.
It is, yeah.
The Hercules myth is actually a lot.
Yeah, you might enjoy the film. I prefer the myth.
Yeah. Have you read the book? Oh, I've read the myth, mate. I've gone deeper than the book.
Yes, it's more of an oral tradition of the Greek storytellers. I've heard it. I've
listened to it from a Greek man, orally, hourly, as it's meant to be. I've consumed it hourly.
Because Hercules. Go on.
Sorry, I was going to say Hercules is the Greek name. In Roman, it's Heracles.
Yes.
It's the same.
Yes.
And at the end of the Claudius episode, when they're talking about the pumpkinification, the rye, have I got news for you? What, you sent it to heaven and became a pumpkin? Yeah. Fat chance. 20 grand an episode Merson gets. Yeah. Merson?
Yeah.
I'd watch Have I got news for you as Paul Merson.
Yes.
But it's not as Paul Merson.
Yeah, quite different, but similar amounts of alcohol? Don't know.
Yes, surely.
And it's in front of a live audience of Beethoven's brothers. Just
a whole room.
I'd like to see a pan.
Hammersmith Riverside Studios. That's just reminds me of the warm-up man.
Do you remember any? Do you remember any wry quips you got under the radar? And How I Got News for You? Did you get it? What was the wryest quip you got out?
The only one I can remember is, and it was around.
Did you lampoon?
It was around the time of Alec Baldwin shooting
on Rust.
Helena Hutchins on Rust.
Yes.
And I said, we were talking about something and it petered out. And I said, I'll tell you what, I've got some showbiz gossip. In the hunt for the new James Bond, I tell you who it's not going to be is Alec Baldwin.
Oh.
and then I did a little gun barrel. Little act out, which I've been doing at my tour shows.
Right.
And then
did they gobble it up?
No, they went. Oh.
Okay, that was too.
It's not Beethoven's brother enough.
Yes, it's too. Not.
It's Beethoven.
Is it?
Oh fuck!
It's an actual thing.
It's not like.
If you know what I mean, it's quite clear what you mean.
I'm not a subtle man. I say what I mean. I'm not Beethoven's brother or Eamon Holmes.
It's not going to be Bond because he's going to shoot the camera.
The director. Yeah. Ha 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 ha. Or like. So yes, we're talking about Hercules, the Greek myth, which is also the Romans just take sort of.
Grok will not generate this image.
Okay.
What's happened to Grok?
Why is Grok gone woke?
It's had enough of us, I think. We've been. I don't
know.
Oh,
it's the Nazi thing. Okay. Well.
Yeah, I've tried 1930s Germany.
Wow. What the fuck, Grok? This was like the one good thing Elon's done recently is having a non-woke AI to make just for this very moment.
Christ.
It's gone down the fucking toilet.
Why has it gone down the toilet? Do you have to pay?
Maybe there's a line.
Do you have to pay?
We'll pay.
We've
got money.
We've got an account.
I'll pay you.
Maybe take the Nazi symbols out, but keep it 1930s German.
I've tried that. I've tried to.
Fucking. Where's Errol Musk when you need him?
Yeah. This is the difference between Elon and Errol.
Well, you may think so. So.
What was there?
Now, like all Greek myths, they all start with a rape.
Yep.
Zeus wants to have sex with a woman who's not a god.
Yes.
With a woman who's not a goddess.
Yes.
She's mortal.
Yeah.
Alcmene.
Zeus lives like Stephen Hawkins if he wasn't disabled.
Oh, just shudder. I shudder at the thought. If that man could walk.
Stephen Hawkins if he was not only could walk but could fly and was a god. The opposite.
Do you know what? Hawkins. It's funny. We don't judge Hawkins but he really was a rapist trapped inside the body of a scientist. Wasn't he?
But I guess you can't judge someone.
Like I'm not raping people because I don't want to.
Yes.
Hawkins wasn't raping people because he couldn't.
Yes, but I guess it's harder to punish someone for that, saying, nah, but if you could, you would. So
get in the bin. You're right. Alcmene. So Zeus desires a woman called Alcmene, who's the wife of King Amphitryon.
Let the dog see the rabbit, please, on Alcmene.
Anyway, so Zeus disguises himself as Alcmene's husband.
Which is, he is not. Zeus is fucking naughty. You can't do that.
Rapes her and impregnates her with his, quote, divine seed. I don't care if you think it's divine, it's still rape, Zeus. So afterwards, the real man comes home and sleeps with her. So she's had a crazy night.
Right.
But she
just
presumes,
thinks, fucking hell, he's got his stamina back.
Back for seconds. Christ. What, he went out for milk, came back again, plowed to me again. So what this means, and this is not biological science, is that the woman conceives twin sons with different fathers.
Yep.
Which I don't think that's medically possible. Charlie, just verify that's medically possible. And one of these sons is Hercules.
I think it is medically, but it must be the problem. Because if you do it at the exact same time, double penetration.
Yes.
And then you'd have to, it's like a billionth of a chance.
It's known as heteropaternal superfecundation. Let the dog see the rabbits.
Right.
Wow, there's a race difference.
That's what you want. That's the exact image you want to see.
Get on that article. Click it. Why aren't you clicking it? I want to know what's happened there.
Right.
Woman 19 gives birth to twins fathered by two different men.
How are you doing that?
Whoa.
Good morning, Britain.
Yeah, fair play to them. Now, which one's he the father of?
The 19-year-old mum who lives in Portugal is believed to be only the 20th known case of heteropaternal superfecundation.
Superfun cum dation.
Superfun cum dump.
Superfun
cum dump, where two eggs are fertilised by sperm from different men. So how has this happened? I want to know if it's deep, if it's simultaneous, or is it?
How does that happen?
Now, sperm can live in the womb for up to 3 days.
It lives in this room.
Sperm lives with us now. There's sperm alive in this room now.
How much do you reckon?
Well, you tell us, Charlie.
Yeah, I mean you're the
only one who's masturbated in this office.
The not in this room.
No, but in the toilets.
Not in this
room.
Thank you.
But there's a stress wank in the toilets.
Yeah, that's fine. It's not fine, but this room needs to be sacred.
Yeah.
Please don't wank in our Holocaust denial cupboard.
I wouldn't dream of it.
Sperm can live in the womb for 3 days, which is why, or maybe even 48 hours, which is why when you're trying for a baby, it's every other day. You want to be busting up there.
Okay.
Anything in between is just free hit. You're tiring yourself out.
Yeah.
Take a night off. Do you know what I mean?
Take a night off, champ.
Take a night off. Have some sodas. Get a takeaway. Re-energize. Okay. Not to sound all Brian Johnson.
Yeah.
But you should
rehab.
Not sauna.
Ice on balls.
Sauna if you have a Brian Johnson branded ice pack to go on your balls, right?
We've got apparently approximately between us 10 millilitres of sperm.
That's not what I asked you to look at.
The same as there is of e-liquid in a vape.
Oh, here we go. Phoebe's got it. Ovulation must happen within a 24-hour period. Sperm can survive inside the female reproductive tract for up to 5 to 7 days. Intercourse with two different fathers does not need to happen at the exact same time. It can occur over several days.
Interesting.
But what is true is that the woman must be a whore for this to happen. Must be.
She has to be.
Has to be.
To be going raw twice.
In the space of a week. Raw twice in a week. Come on, love. Come on. Whorish behaviour.
Unless one has disguised himself as your husband and it's the
in which case that is assault.
Yeah.
Heracles is one of the twin, and Iphicles is the mortal son of the actual husband.
Right.
So Heracles is divine, Zeus's son. So Hercules is the rape baby, but that's a good thing in this instance.
Yes.
So
sort of.
Iphicles is the legitimate child.
But Hercules has a troubled life, as many rape babies do.
I imagine many rape babies go on to have troubled lives.
Yeah. And is Heracles named after the
Hera, the goddess Hera, who's Zeus's wife.
Yes,
who has a pretty rough time.
Yes, but she causes all of these problems because of her jealousy. So I don't know if he's named. Why are they so similar? Their names is that stepmother.
But
why is he called?
But Heracles is only named after Hera because
it translates to glory of Hera, which feels like a slap in the face. So basically, if you cheated on Amanda and impregnated someone else, dressed up as another guy, impregnated, and then name that son Glory of Amanda. That's what it's like.
Double bluff.
That's some real Errol Musk shit.
That is. Double bluff, though. One woman's another woman. You've called her Glory of Amanda. Well, you may think so.
One woman's another woman.
One woman's another woman. I don't care.
What does that even mean?
No.
One woman. No.
I was there. No, Mandela was a terrorist. No, I see a lot of Tommy Robinson about the same thing.
No. You're not listening to me. One woman is another woman.
Oh, well, that's cleared up then. Right, okay. See, I thought a woman were the same.
No. One woman is another woman.
You'd be wrong. Well, you may think so, but that's not right. Yes, Hera is queen of the gods.
And she's livid. She's quite a spiteful woman. Hera.
I think all the Greek myths really come down to Hera can't keep a lid on it.
Yeah. Can you get your wife? Can
you just fucking rein her in?
Please rein her in.
So she tries to destroy Hercules before he's even born.
Yeah.
I don't know how does she do that?
I don't know.
Coat hanger.
Yeah, old school. I don't know if it wasn't legal back then, so.
I got real Richard Keys vibes from when Charlie just said that.
Hanging out the back of it.
Hanging out the back of it.
Hanging out the back of it.
Yeah.
Hanging out the back of it, yeah.
Coat hanger. There's actually, when you lean back in your chair like you're doing now, there's a lot of Richard Keys in you. Yeah, coat hanger probably. I don't know.
Yeah, hanging out the back of it.
Sorry, I realised that I just leant back, and for those watching, my gunt absolutely exploded. It's an incredibly foopery gunt suit. Right. So, Hera tricked Zeus into swearing an oath that said whichever child was born first would receive a kingship. They would be the king of something.
Something.
Right. So, as soon as he's born, Hera sends
So what's what she does?
Snakes.
So I guess the way she stops Hercules becoming king because she slows down the birth of Hercules and speeds up the birth of someone else.
Iphicles, the other twin. Oh, so that Iphicles would be firstborn.
Yes.
Oh, right. So she employs the goddess of childbirth, who's called to delay Alcmene from giving birth to Hercules.
Yes.
And she orders the goddess to speed up the birth of another descendant.
Yep.
Oh, that's
time lapse, is it?
Someone else, right? Eurystheus, who emerges first.
She tries to kill Hercules in his cradle with the very famous serpents.
Snakes.
Fucking snakes. I mean, Hercules knows how to deal with snakes.
You're fucking right, he does.
He's on Facebook
Live, calling them out.
Facebook Live with a fucking towel around his head, calling people out.
Linda, I see you. All right. You're Judas, you're treacherous. Yeah.
He strangles both of them, and that's the kind of big image.
Well, figuratively. He actually just gets on Facebook Live and calls Linda out. But yes, he figuratively strangles the snakes with his hands, which demonstrates strength, but also destiny. He gets educated in music, wrestling, archery, and warfare. I guess that's my 4 A levels.
Yeah.
And supposedly he has a temper issue from the off.
Yes.
I guess if you're a baby strangling snakes.
Yeah. He's coming out the womb. He's coming in hot.
He is coming in hard. What is it, Charlie?
Can you just rear a nutter if your whole objective is just to build a
I reckon quite easily.
But I don't mean like damage them in terms of fuck them up with like abuse.
I don't know how
mean
much
like literally give them like little snakes and kind of challenges and just build this like complete monster.
Listen, a large part of the father's role in child rearing is to establish those kind of boundaries, right? In that when you like play wrestle with your kids, you are teaching them when they step over a line, actually just it's violence.
Teach them about blurred lines.
Totally. I'm always playing them that song. And I'm showing them a stand-up of Aziz Ansari and saying this is a great man who knows how to treat a woman. Okay? Enough of this binary thinking. No sometimes means go on then.
Yes, but
That's what I've got on my
you're
fridge.
very careful.
You have
it
to
doesn't
be very
always
careful.
mean that.
No, sometimes it means no. Sometimes it means, oh, go on then.
Yeah.
You know, oh, you cheeky bugger. So my point is I quite often will throw my kids around on the bed before their bedtime. It's quite good to they go mad before you put them to
Zoomies,
bed. Yeah, Zoomies, getting all the energy out.
Yeah.
The daddy monster comes out and he throws them about. I basically started doing kettlebell exercises, but with my kids, way about the same as a kettlebell. Yeah. Kiddie bells. Anyway, the point is sometimes one of them will hit me quite hard, and I'll be like, "Oh no!"
Yeah.
And you got to teach them.
Then you hit them twice as hard back, so they know what.
Yeah.
There's consequence culture.
Exactly. Yes, it's not cancel culture; it's consequence culture. You've hit me, I hit you twice, a lot harder.
I'm going to ruin your career on Twitter. Yeah. That's what I'm going to do. That's punishment.
My son is a rapist. Anyway,
they've got to learn consequences.
You have to learn consequences. If you hit your dad, I'm going to say you're a rapist. I know you're 2.5, right? But I don't know why I brought this up. I don't know where we got from.
Can you raise it?
Oh yeah, my point is, so if you don't teach them that boundaries, and if you just let them hit you and don't react, then they grow up thinking that violence is fine and stuff, then they probably will be a nutter.
You can Pavlovian it as well.
Yeah,
Every time they hit a woman, you give them an lollipop.
Like a dog.
Yeah, because then they'll just, link that as being a good behaviour.
Hit your sister, have an ice cream. You can't have one. You have to eat tuna on the floor like a cat.
So in answer to your question, obviously.
Yeah. So his music teacher, Linus, reprimands him during a lesson. Yeah, Linus. And so Hercules kills him with a lyre. Which is like a looty thing.
Is there something going on at home, Hercules?
You're right, mate. So he's a very violent young child.
Yeah.
And I guess this stuff is this stuff not in the Disney film?
No, none of this is in the Disney film.
Yeah. Much like in our Disney film that we can't get Grok to make, there'd be no crystal meth. You wouldn't be any of that.
We'd be able to edit. That's the joy.
Yeah,
it's a film. You still got it's a feature length narrative. You don't need to tell everything.
There'd be Anschluss. There'd be Sudetenland. There'd be there'd be Nuremberg.
I think we'd just go up until he's on the edge of going to Stalingrad, and they all go, "We did it, boys."
That's all I'm asking for.
And then it's the end.
Yeah. It's them. No, it's them conquered all of Western Europe.
Yeah.
And then Mussolini goes, "Can I have help?" And they go, "No." And they just go, "You know what? I am enough.
I am." And that's when I learned to love myself.
I am enough, actually.
But let's get into the myth.
So,
because there's still a fair bit to.
Supposedly, he defends the city of Thebes as a teenager. But we need to get to when he goes mad and kills his family. Which
is mad, which is not in the Disney film. But it completely changes the whole myth, because obviously the idea of Hercules, or a Herculean task, right? Mm-hmm. It's about someone who's incredibly strong, or kind of the ultimate hero, Hercules.
Well, it's also it's like the whole point of it, the whole archetype of a ultramarathon or a triathlon or a. This is all
endurance.
This is from the Greeks who would do these kind of decathlons things, but this is all born of this sort of myth, right?
The thing that's missing from the myth is that it's actually a myth about overcoming guilt. And atoning for sins, almost.
Yes,
because that's like an element with all of this. Is he did almost the worst sin possible.
But he's also a rape baby.
Yeah.
So there's that in the mix as well.
Very
dark film.
It is dark. Yeah, I can understand why they left that out of the children's
Disney film. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is Jesus a rape baby? Asks Phoebe. Wow. Well.
These
days. These days, in Sadiq's Londonistan, Jesus is just a rape baby.
Yeah.
But I suppose you could argue that.
But Hera still trying to kill Hercules.
I'd like to see Tucker Carlson's face if you try and argue that. Sure, Jesus, a rape baby. Anyway, so yeah, go on. So
Hera still trying to destroy Hercules, sends Madness herself. She sounds like a laugh.
Yeah.
I mean, that's It's toxic to say your ex-girlfriend was crazy.
Yeah.
Because it's just like a male thing.
Yeah.
Oh, what did you do? No, she was literally it was madness.
She's the god of...
It was
she's the personification of rage, fury and rabies.
Yeah, no, she was mental.
That's my ex we're talking about.
Incredible in the sack, but just an absolute nightmare otherwise. Sent home, she invades Hercules' mind and he begins hallucinating, but he has a really bad trip. I mean, that's a tough old trip.
Where he kills his entire family.
In his madness, he believes his own family are enemies connected to his cousin and the king. Megara, his wife, attempts to shield their children, but Hercules kills them all. When the madness phase, Hercules awakes, surrounded by corpses.
Oh, it's like Chris Benoit, the wrestler who got roid rage and then killed everyone, then himself. I think it's Chris Benoit. There's a few instances of that.
What's roid rage?
Chris Benoit murdered his wife Nancy and son Daniel. Toxicology reports indicated that his actions were deliberate. Well, there you go.
But because roid rage just means you're G'd up. It's not a complete.
But also,
blindness.
he's a wrestler, and to be fair, maybe his son and wife hadn't practiced the choreography.
You both have to be professionals in the ring.
It doesn't work if one of you can't do it.
Yeah.
You know, duck Nancy. Yeah. Anyway, sorry. Yeah, so he wakes up surrounded by the corpses of his wife and kids. Quote, I who subdued the earth and sea am conquered by misery. And everything that follows in Hercules' life is trying to basically atone for this catastrophe. So which is where we get the 12 labours of Hercules. So what he goes to Delphi, the great oracle.
Seeking purification of his sins.
So, and then the oracle commands him to serve the king and complete a series of supposedly impossible tasks, which become the 12 labours of Hercules.
Yeah, he has to do 12 labours to atone for his sins, and the king basically tries to make them all so difficult that he'll definitely die.
Yes.
And that's where they all come from. Because the king's trying to kill him as well, I think.
So the first one, a lot of them are just...
the first one's one of the more famous ones, the Nemean lion. Hercules' first labor involved him fighting against this lion. The Nemean lion was a monstrous beast terrorizing the region. Its golden hide was completely invulnerable to weapons. Hercules initially attacked with arrows, only to watch them bounce off the creature's skin. Realizing ordinary combat was useless, he trapped the lion inside its cave and wrestled it bare hand. Fucking down the lion.
So then he started wearing the pelt, the lion.
And that's why in most depictions of him, he's got a lion skin on his head.
Yes. So then he had to fight a hydra, which is a big water snake with their severed heads regenerate twofold. Yes. But with the help of his nephew Iolaus, Hercules cauterizes each neck stump with fire after decapitation.
Yeah.
And then dips arrows into the Hydra's poisonous blood.
And they'll come back later in the story.
Then you've got the Ceryneian hind. I don't know what that is.
What's that actor called? Syrian Hinds?
Yeah, it's not him.
Yeah.
It's Sacred Deer. It's not Syrian Hinds. Yeah. Then there's a boar to capture a massive boar. It's all kind of animal stuff, really, isn't it? And then where's the stables? Is that the next one? This is the one, right? So this is there's King Augeas. I don't know who these must all be different areas of Greece.
Yeah,
he owns a stables which have like decades of animal shit.
Right,
he's not taken out his waste.
Yep.
So I don't really understand how anyone is going anywhere near this. This is like a sort of Chernobyl elephant's foot situation.
Right.
It's Charlie's toilet in the Airbnb. In that Airbnb when he went skiing.
He's furiously flushing.
That's King Augeas' stables. And then Hercules has to clean them all in a single day.
Yeah.
And this is meant to inflict humiliation on him.
Yeah.
But what Hercules does is he redirects 2 rivers through the stables, which washes everything away instantly. Except that would not have happened. That would have caused an absolutely environmental catastrophe.
Why? Because you
just dumping animal feces into two major water sources.
Yeah, but the stables are clean.
Yes, but then the city that runs downstream of it, they're all going to die from fucking typhoid.
But his labour was about cleaning the stables. What happens to the city?
That skiing resort in France is now a dead zone.
Yeah,
it's a ghost town.
Yeah, it's completely closed.
It's a ghost town.
Yeah, it's Pripyat.
It is Pripyat. You have to have a Geiger counter to enter. Then there's Lake Stymphalus, where there's deadly birds, and they're creatures with bronze beaks and metallic feathers that can pierce armour.
He gets a rattle from Athena.
Rattles it. Baby rattle.
Yeah, and they
all fuck off.
They don't like it. They fuck off.
Right, that's not very good.
Yeah, he just goes fuck off.
Then there's the Cretan bulls. Over how long does he do these labours, by the way?
No, it's a myth. So what does time even mean?
Yeah, I guess I struggle with mythic stuff.
Yeah.
Is there any modern myth?
Lord of the Rings, Harry Potter.
No, that's not. I mean, like
Elon Musk, Tom Robinson, and the Muslims.
We wrote that. We made that one about Robin Hood.
Yeah.
8 years and 1 month
and a month. 12.
Weirdly
he had to do it in 12 years. As
but
penance.
he did it with change.
He did.
Time to spare. Fair enough.
So then he wrestles a bull.
Which
it's King Minos.
Well, it's in Crete, and it ties them into the Cretan myths as well.
Yes.
But it was a furious Cretan bull who's just super angry. He manages to submit it, and in some myths, that Cretan bull gives birth to the Minotaur, which is the half bull, half man, livid guy.
Yes.
But it shows that any angry man look at his dad. It's a cycle of generational trauma.
Intergenerational trauma. Yeah. Errol Musk.
It's the Errol to the Elon, basically.
Yes. Yeah. So this bull had a searing level of clarity that the Minotaur couldn't see, because the Minotaur
was only half bull.
The Minotaur was blind, wasn't it? But Errol Musk sees very clearly.
It's the opposite of blind.
Well, you may think so. Then the mares of Diomedes. This is flesh-eating horses owned by Diomedes that had horrified Greek audiences because horses were meant to be a kind of symbol of the aristocratic order. And then Hercules subdues Diomedes and fed him to his own horses, which then tames the horses.
Right.
Which is kind of meant to be a symbol of poetic justice.
Right.
Like you are where shit where you eat, or don't.
If you have horses that eat people, you could be eaten by your horse.
Yeah, basically. Clarkson's farm stuff, innit?
Yeah.
Then there's a belt.
Yeah.
I mean, they're quite. Then there's a big the cattle. It's basically just farming, isn't it? It's basically Caleb from Clarkson's farm.
Yeah.
Is every day he's
Golden apples, the 11th one. And then what's the last one? This one's a good one. This is Cerberus and the descent into the underworld. Final labour required Hercules to descend alive into the underworld and capture Cerberus, who's the 3-headed dog who guards the entrance.
Now, there's one of those in Harry Potter as well, isn't there?
Yes.
Some kind of big-headed dog?
It's called Cerberus, but I think it's just an angry dog.
Right.
Does it have 3 heads?
Buffy, isn't it?
Buffy?
3-headed dog in Harry Potter is
Fluffy. That's Fluffy. Yeah.
It's not Hermione's growler. Three-headed.
Is that not meant to symbolise Hermione's growler?
Guarding the dead. Right.
Before entering, Hercules underwent initiation. Sacred rites, boring.
So he wrestles the creature barehanded and drags it back to the world above.
Yeah.
So he does this all within 8 years. But afterwards, I suppose you know what he had afterwards? He comes back and he feels a bit kind of empty. But that's Emma Watson's growler, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Keep a leash on that thing, Charlie.
Yeah.
But you shouldn't be taking Emma Watson's growler out.
I was behind, just sort of stalking the
You're
scent.
Hercules.
I was blind, and I was trying to find.
If we get that photo up, that's Hercules against Cerberus.
Yeah, trying to find Cerberus in the underworld, in a cave, just going by scent alone. But yeah, so what Hercules has when he gets back is he has what's called gold medal syndrome.
Go on.
Which is when Olympians come back having won a gold medal and then realise that having trained their whole lives for something, it doesn't actually make them happy, and they feel
it happens in everything.
I had it the morning after doing Live at the Apollo.
What is it? Yeah,
it was just fucking.
It was just another gig.
Yeah, I didn't ascend into a ray of light. I had to follow Tez Ilias being sincere. So he comes back and he feels a bit like, oh right, fuck, what do I do now?
Yeah,
and so he marries a woman called Daenerys, and their relationship is one of insecurity, and there's kind of emotional tension between the two of them.
Well, because she's a human being and he's a demigod, so he's half god.
Yeah.
So she feels like maybe I'm like not worthy. You know, he's like, who am I? You know, he's a god and I'm like, I'm nobody. Which is not a good foundation for a relationship.
Yeah, you need to be able.
Self-esteem.
Yeah, and you need to be responsible for your own happiness.
You do.
And
definitely.
You can't be reliant.
You
on
can't deify
else.
the other person as well. It's too much pressure to put on another person.
No.
But yeah, she's constantly worried that Hercules is gonna go to Mount Olympus or get off with like a god baddie,
which is happening a lot in this day. Actually,
yeah, to be fair to her.
And so he crosses a river on the back of a centaur. And then the centaur tries to rape his wife.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, so Hercules kills him with one of the poisoned Hydra arrows. Yeah. I think so far, fair enough.
Yeah,
A centaur is a half man, half horse.
Centaur is goat.
No, centaur is a horse.
Centaur's horse.
What's half goat?
Mr. Tumblus. That's a fawn.
Mr. Tumble.
Mr. Tumble.
Tumnus.
Tumnus, yeah. Centaur's a whole, and a fawn.
Christ, I'm already up against it, struggling for my wife's affections, Mr. Tumble. But if he's got a horse hog down there, if he's hung like a horse, I'm out the gate.
Yeah.
Getting his big stinky goat hog.
As the centaur dies, he performs one act of revenge. He tells Deianira that his blood is a love charm that will ensure Hercules never leaves her. Which I'm like, the guy's just tried to rape you and then been killed.
Where's he in all this?
But why is she listening to him?
Where's Hercules?
I guess he's a bit further away. Come here.
What's he doing? Like strutting or something? Yeah. So she then rubs the centaur's blood on a cloak because it's a love charm that will maybe...
But is the blood been poisoned by the arrows, I believe?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He puts the cloak on and it like sticks to his skin. He basically
but this
embedded
is like
in it.
This is a great allegory for like a relationship when someone is trying to save the relationship by doing something too much, pulling too hard on it.
When you push the other one away.
Yeah. When you pull too hard on a seatbelt, you can't pull it, you know. You got to do it.
So she...
That's Mr. Tumble's hog.
Oh, fuck
that's more
me.
Of a fupa.
Well, he's... listen.
Yeah.
I've got a gun forward suit today.
This is a gun forward podcast.
This is a gun forward podcast. You know, it's a gun forward Holocaust denial podcast. Yes. Which I am campaigning to be its own genre within Spotify. You know,
surely we're number one.
It's one thing for us to be number 4 in the comedy charts. I want us to be number 1 in the gun forward Holocaust denial space.
Yeah.
Anyway, the skin becomes embedded in Hercules, and then the poison doesn't burn him; it spreads inwards and eats his flesh while he's still alive. And then supposedly has one of the most agonized lines in the Greek tragedy that Sophocles writes, quote, "No man was ever born to suffer as I do."
He's an emo.
Yeah,
he goes, "Where are you?" That's what he's saying as he's dying. Wake me up, can't wake up.
And so the poison slowly consumes him, and he attacks servants who approach him. And he's basically the strongest man alive is kind of reduced to this sort of... How long does it go on for? With, weeks, months of agony?
I'm surprised this hasn't... Was there ever like a Greek...
It's kind of Salisbury poisoning stuff.
Bruce Willis is kind of...
Because he got dementia.
Yeah, he's like kind of, this one
the strongest man.
Bruce Willis is one of the strongest man ever.
And now he doesn't know what his name is.
Yeah, it's tragic.
It's tragic.
Yeah, I
mean, have they done any... Was there any Greek plays at the time about Hercules? It does feel like it follows the course of a...
Well, Sophocles wrote...
Yeah, was there anything about...
Have you ever seen any Greek tragedies, like plays? Because they're... What's the one where a woman goes to speak and fucking blood pours out of her mouth?
Well, there's there's the Oedipus trilogy.
I'm a fan of that.
Oedipus Rex, Oedipus the King, and then Creon.
Antigone.
Antigone.
Something of Troy.
Helen of Troy.
Yeah. No, I did a lot of Greek plays at school.
Yeah. Anyway.
It's good stuff.
They are good stuff.
Is tragedy essentially horror?
I guess so.
It's more philosophical than horror, you'd say.
It was the beginning of theatre was the Greek, so they only had 2 genres. It's before you had like MILF, Latina, anal, because it started with just comedy and tragedy.
Yeah, you're right.
And I guess it was just sort of like happy ending or sad ending was the kind of fundamental first 2 genres.
It was nice people fucking or people fucking then finding out that they were related.
And then you have Koreans. Yeah. It was weird.
They hadn't discovered that yet.
No, but it was interesting because it started with it started with comedy and then tragedy. And the next one was MILF Gangbang, which is weird that was the third one they came up with.
Yes.
It feels like it should be something a bit more open as a genre.
And then, so there was Sophocles, there was Aeschylus.
Lisa Ann.
And then there was Blacked and Fake Taxi. And... Yeah, I think the earlier Greek stuff is slightly more heroic, I think. Yeah. So then he doesn't... he builds his own funeral pyre, is that right? Or he requests that one is built on Mount Urta. What... Charlie?
Charlie.
Read it. We'll read it out.
Well, congratulations to Lisa Ann.
Lisa Ann, who?
Survived anal cancer. She was diagnosed with anal cancer at age 40. And then she underwent extensive treatments.
That's not the Lisa Ann.
Yes, it is.
Huh?
Yes, it is.
No, you're not reading the AI overview. It says because Lisa Ann can refer to multiple individuals, there are a few notable stories regarding individuals with these similar names.
It's Lisa Ann S.
Well, it can't be her actually because they removed her rectum, vagina, and part of her bowel, which means
It's like
she can't earn.
That's the moneymaker.
What have you Googled? You Googled Lisa Ann cancer, right? Why?
Well, to find out if she had cancer,
Yeah.
and she's some sort of.
And someone called Lisa Ann has had anal cancer. It turns out.
But they removed her vagina, bum, and bowel. What's happening now?
Yeah, but this is luckily a different Lisa Ann.
Thank God.
Fuck me. How does he die? Come on, take us home. How does Hercules die?
Well, he dies from the poison arrows.
No,
Does he not?
He has anal cancer, and he has his.
He remained alive for a long period. That's a slow burn. And then he builds his own pyre. He gets people to build it for him, and then he lies on the fire, and it doesn't kill him quickly. This poor fucker won't die. Divine poison was consuming him internally, while fire consumed him externally.
Fuck me, I don't remember this. This is very, very dark, isn't it?
I guess it's someone so hard to kill. This is how.
He's a cockroach.
Yeah.
I don't remember this from the.
According to tradition, his divine aspect is separated from his mortal suffering.
So then he becomes. He completes his apotheosis.
Yes.
You know, unlike his pumpkinosis or whatever it's called.
Yeah.
And so.
Does he find peace in Olympus?
I hope so. This poor
man.
man.
That would be nice.
So then, that's right. So his soul ascends to Olympus, and then he makes peace with Hera, and they reconcile, and that kind of ends the sort of cosmic conflict that had defined his existence. Right. And so they interpret this ending as a recognition of the endurance.
Yes. So it's about Herculean task.
So actually, it's
effort.
about the most sort of unlucky guy ever.
Yeah.
Right? It's a very, very sad story.
Yeah.
It's not at all what I thought it was. Where it's like, a guy did 12 things. Yeah. Yeah, it's not that.
Yeah.
It's a rape baby who was traumatized from the off, who then
it was hallucinated into killing his whole family.
Yeah, woke up and he killed all his family, and then he sort of somehow defeats 12 mythical beasts. Emma Watson's Growler, and then comes back and tries to defend his wife from getting raped by a goat guy, and then kills him, and then the goat guy fucking somehow manipulates his wife into killing him.
Yeah,
slowly
and painfully.
Awful. What a sad story.
But it didn't actually happen, though, did it?
Sorry,
didn't actually happen.
It's about as true as Lisa Ann's cancer diagnosis.
Ambiguous.
Yeah,
I guess it is
unknown. We can't know.
Yeah. But I guess it's nice that there's a happy ending on Mount Olympus.
I guess so.
Sort of end of the Lord of the Rings.
What happens to Hercules? What's his story? Can you just quickly find out what happens to the other twin, the hipster's favourite?
Yeah,
he dies in battle, fighting alongside Heracles in Sparta. And then Hercules is so devastated he goes into.
No,
hang on.
What is that?
What have you done there?
Who am I in this?
What's this poster here?
Because it doesn't really make sense.
What did you ask for that? Strength, comedy, legend. Finn Taylor is Hercules, Horatio Gould is subjected. What is this?
Because he's defeated me, but there's a rapey aspect to it which I don't like.
What did you put in? What's the prompt?
Do a film poster with the Greek myth tone where Finn Taylor comedian is Hercules with a lion fur draped around his head stood on subjecting comedian Horatio Gould. Background should be grand fiery palace.
Now, what was the reason for doing that, Charlie?
To set a scene.
What's the scene?
The scene is it's the Greek myth of Hercules, and I guess you're like the Minotaur, where you're getting kind of fucked over. It's nothing personal.
It feels quite personal, Charlie.
It's nothing personal.
Horatio looks like he's quite enjoying being subjected. He just looks quite horny.
I look in good shape, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm loving it. Also, why are you so smug?
Beethoven's brother. Yeah. Well, I think that's the story of Hercules, really. Is there anything more to say? What do people still worship him?
It's one of the big myths that survived. He's probably like one of the most famous people in myths. So fair play to him.
Yeah.
Why are they saying Hercules and then sometimes Hercules?
I said this so many times. I said this at the start of the episode.
One's Roman, one's Greek.
One's Roman, one's Greek. Anything else? What have you learned this series? We didn't wrap up the Claudius episode. What you learned? What was your takeaway from Claudius?
Gordon Brown loves Kit Kats.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, I think that sums it up, really. Gordon Brown loves Kit Kats.
London's under Sharia law.
London's under Sharia law.
Yeah.
Very good. All right, patrons. Thank you for the subscribership. We'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.